Y'all stand up and get a big warm welcome to Sheriff Brunson in the building, y'all. Macon County Sheriff. Let's go. Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, good evening, or however you want to call it, on this beautiful day here, October the 5th, 2017, on this edition of the Sheriff Report. What's going on, Sheriff?
Hey, Macon County, how you doing today? DJ Booty Rush here at 100.7 FM WBZ with DJ Booty Rush at Hear Me TV, Tuskegee Virtual TV, Channel 181 in town, Channel 19 on campus with Pat Wallace, director, Kimberly Wright, Butch Baxter, and Jordan. You know, Jordan came over here and punched me and said, "You better not say Danielle." She said, "You better not do that." I said, "I won't do it to you because the last people did it."
They did it to us.
Yeah, they did it.
But they didn't know, though.
Yeah, they didn't know.
They didn't know.
But you know what? I keep it circled on my sheet. I keep it circled. I know not to
out.
say it. Because she give you that old dirty look when you say it. I don't want that dirty look from
I know that, right?
Yeah, I don't want that old dirty look. But hey, everybody. Hey, Macon County, how y'all doing today? Hello, everyone in the studio. See, we got all the good people in the studio today. I see my friend over there, the chief over there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Chief Fraser, the revealer over there. Yeah, you got smart guy. Look at smart guy. Smart guy always push his glasses up like hey. And then I see Butch hiding around the corner. He don't want nobody to say nothing about him.
Put the peace sign up, Butch. Look, he hiding.
Yeah, got Miss Sheriff in the building. She always sitting over here smiling. And old Kimberly, Motor City, Kimberly Wright. And I go back again to Jordan. But hello, Macon County. It's time for another edition of the Sheriff Report. Glad to be here tonight. And we're going to get on to it. September 28th through October the 5th, the Macon County Sheriff Department in the last 7 days have received 196 volunteer fire transmissions, 2,962 landline calls, 343 E911 calls, and 3,013 radio transmissions for a total of 6,514 contacts. That's a lot. That's right around where we are, between 6,500 and 7,000.
Right.
It's always somewhere in there. So, you know, we're staying busy and staying consistent on that. And that's a lot of calls.
A lot of calls.
Man, that's a lot of calls.
A lot of calls.
You know, especially with the population we have, that's a lot of calls.
A lot of calls.
But, you know, we get all kind of calls, man.
Yeah.
You get all kind of calls for everything.
Everything.
Yeah, everything. Some stuff you wouldn't even believe. We have to talk about some of the calls sometimes.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah, we'll do that. But we also had some complaints on 9/28, Martin Luther King, Tuskegee, with an information report.
Okay.
On 9/28, County Road 31, we had a reckless endangerment. 9/29, we did an arrest, domestic violence. 9:30, County Road 52, a burglary, theft of property. 9:30, County Road 2 and shorter, domestic violence, criminal mischief. 10-1, Roxanne Road, domestic violence and assault. 10-1, U.S. Highway 29 North, abandoned vehicle. 10-2, Long Street, assault and harassment. 10-2, we had an arrest on drug court violation. 10-3, National Forest Road, theft of property. 10-4, South School Street, disorderly conduct. 10-4, Rosa Parks Plaza, information only report. On 10-4, County Road 56, stolen vehicle. On 10-4, we had an arrest, failure to appear in child support. 10-4, Lily Lane, Notasulga, domestic violence, third. So that's been, that's been busy. One more. I'm going to go back here to my special agent. We get the special agent report.
Special agent.
Yeah, and we don't ever say his name, but again, he's been busy.
Okay.
He had 8 arrests this week.
Wow.
7 state arrests on charges of capital murder, robbery, assault 1, first degree, fraudulent use of credit card, theft of property first, and identity theft. Another federal arrest on a sex offender who defied the Sex Offender Notification Act. So he's been busy, and that's good.
Right.
That's good. And I always say, all these arrests, the special agent makes, we get credit for it, the Macon County Sheriff Department, because he is a part of the department.
Right.
So, as he and everybody else with the department always does a great job, and we try to stay busy and diligent in what we're doing, keeping the community safe.
Right.
So that's great.
That's great.
Yeah, that's great. But a lot going on this week.
A lot
of stuff that just kind of disturb me.
Disturbing, yeah.
Yeah.
And like you said, man, it's a lot of stuff going on around our area, all over the world.
All over the world.
All over the world. So
All over the world.
it's just like when stuff happened here in Macon County, people just seem like this is the only place that it happened at. But it's everywhere.
Well, it's everywhere.
It's everywhere.
I think Macon County as a whole, they kind of blow things up when things happen around. But you have crime everywhere. Every city, every county, you have crime. It's just that ours is put out there and in the limelight, all the time.
Right.
We don't want crime anywhere. And we try to prevent crime, but no matter how hard we work, I hadn't seen too many crime-free communities or cities, but that would be the perfect thing. If we didn't have to worry about crime, if we didn't have to worry about stealing, if we didn't have to worry about murders, we didn't have to worry about anything, it would be a perfect community, but it just don't happen in today's world.
That's right. And we'll be out of job.
Yeah, we would be out of job. We would be out of a job.
We'll be out of job.
But I mean, that's what we want to see. That's why we're here to prevent crime and try to get it as perfect as we can.
That's right.
I would rather be without a job than to see people hurt and that kind of stuff, and that's on the real.
Yeah, I'm with you with that.
I'm on the real.
Yeah,
so,
I'm with you with that.
But we try to prevent all those things, and we just do the best, the best that we can.
Right.
Yeah.
That's great. That's great.
Mm-hmm.
What you think about up there in Las Vegas?
Oh man, that was horrible.
Horrible.
That was a horrible thing. 59 people dead, over 500 injured. Mm-hmm. Man, that's horrible. Yeah. I don't know what could have drove this man to do that. What his thinking was. They say he wasn't mentally ill. I don't know what broke him, if he was at a breaking point. I just don't know. Mm-hmm. But just a horrible, horrible, horrible incident. And, we've prayed for everybody that were affected, the families, the people that died, the people that were wounded, the first responders, and everybody that was affected by that tragedy.
Right.
My heart goes out to them, and we pray that nothing like that happens around here. Now, could something like that happen? Yes.
Yes,
it could.
Mm-hmm.
Anytime you have a gathering of a lot of people, you never know what somebody's thinking.
Right.
And if they want to hurt somebody, it's hard to prevent something like that because, they do the unexpected.
That's right.
We had never seen, who would have thought he would have got up in that hotel, bust the window out, mm-hmm. took all those guns up there and start shooting people.
Right.
That would have been the furthest thing from my mind. Mm-hmm. People out there to have a good time, people out there socializing, relaxing, just having a good time, living their life, and for something like this to happen, who would think something that would happen?
That's right.
I know they had many officers there. They had what they called the secure place, which they thought, in a place like that, you're trying to keep people from getting in, sneaking in and stuff like that, not stopping the people from getting out.
Right.
During a tragedy or a shooting. Who would ever think that?
Right.
During a shooting, you need to try to get out of there, and you couldn't get out of there because the walls were up and things like that, and you only had a certain amount of exits to get out of.
Right.
22,000 people, it takes a long time to get them through exits like that.
Right.
So, who would have thought something like that, man?
Yeah. And then I like to thank the first responders.
Yeah.
Man, they did an outstanding job,
Yeah.
In rescuing those people, getting them to a safe zone, and also the regular citizens.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The citizen did a wonderful job as well. Lending a hand, helping the injured, helping the hurt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Getting them to a safer environment.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? And I like commend them. You know what I'm saying?
You have to commend all the first responders. You have to commend the people, the human people, just humanity.
Right.
Stood up for
Mm-hmm.
everybody. Just like I always say, I hate to see people hurt.
Right.
But people talk about police officers, and you do have bad police officers, but on the real majority of the police officers are great people.
Mm-hmm.
And police officers and security people and those people have something in common. They usually care about people. They don't just do this job; they live this job.
That's right.
And
That's right.
we always talk about people running away. Well, we always run into the gunfight.
That's right.
Without even thinking about our lives, without thinking about our safety, without thinking about what's going to happen to our families. We are there to save the people that's there.
There you go.
And it takes a certain kind of person to be a police officer.
You do.
And we always run into that. And if we see somebody, a police officer, running away from danger, then he can't be a police officer too long.
We need that badge. We need that badge.
Yeah. But the majority of us feel the same way.
Exactly. Exactly.
We're here to help people, save people,
Right.
and we do it without even thinking about our own lives.
Right.
And like you say, shout out has to go to the first responders.
Got to.
The people, the victims, and everybody that were there. Talk about how the first responders got in there, stuck the head in there without any regards for their only safety. Running up those, getting up those stairs, the SWAT teams. The people out on the ground jumping in front of people,
right?
And just getting people to safety, man. You have to commend those people. And shots fired, man, that's a scary thing.
Yeah, you're right.
You never know where they're gonna hit.
Exactly.
So you're doing this because you're an officer and because you love these people.
And then you got to have some type of instinct if you hear something like that. For people that's out there, and you hear something, you got to stop for a minute and look exactly where it's coming from. You know what I'm saying? Because you might could be running right into gunfire. You know what I'm saying? Not knowing which direction that it's coming from. You could be running right into it. So you got to stop and look and listen and look around you, and then run or whatever, do what you got to do, but find out where it's coming from. You know what I'm saying?
I think one thing from seeing the videos, people just didn't realize what was going on at first.
They didn't. They really didn't.
It took a minute for them to get their bearings. I heard people say they thought they were firecrackers or fireworks or whatever. Even though people falling, you still got to realize, hey, we at a concert. Nothing like this would be happening.
That's right.
What you think, and it couldn't be that.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? We're in a safe place. Nothing like this could happen, but it was happening.
That's right.
And it took people a minute to get the bearings before they really started realizing what was going on.
Right.
And by that time, it was kind of too late.
A lot of people already got shot.
A lot of people were already shot.
Yep.
But just a horrific occurrence. We just don't want things to happen. But I just said, things like that can happen here.
That's right.
So we have to be prepared for things like that. And like I said, you go, even now, you go to a football game, basketball game, or anywhere you got a lot of people, you have to know your surroundings. You got to, first thing I do when I walk in a big place like that, if something happened, I'm thinking if something happened, how I'm going to get out of here.
That's right.
You look at all those exits. You got to know where you're going. And that's a good thought for people. You go somewhere, you always look at how you're going to get out of there in case something happens. You got to stay ahead of the game.
That's right.
You just can't go out in there just thinking, hey, nothing can't happen. Because when you think nothing can happen, it will happen.
Right. Look at them exit signs. You know what I'm talking about? Especially inside.
You got to find them.
Your exit signs.
You got to find them. That's right. That's right. And, we're going to always try to be prepared, here in Macon County. That's why we buy these vehicles. That's why we buy these guns. That's why we try to get all the training that we can. Okay. And we train, just in case something does happen. And seeing this, it made me think, do I have everything we need? Do I have everything in order? Are my guys going to be prepared? How long is it going to take my guys when they call to get to a certain place? If something happened here, how long is it going to take? What's our response time going to be? Who do I have to talk to? What do I need to do to make things better? All these things played in my mind as I was watching this. Right. So we got to be prepared. We got to train to save our lives.
That's right.
Protect this community.
That's right.
That's right. Just again, hopefully nothing like that won't happen. But I want the citizens, the people here in Macon County, to know that we are prepared and we are training for anything to happen.
That's right. Yeah. That's great. That's great. We got what they call it? We got another hurricane on the way.
Oh man, yeah.
Yeah.
I saw that. That's what is it? Nate. Well, we all the way up to the end.
We to the end.
Nate.
Nate. Nate thing or Nate? Just Nate. Just short for Nate.
Just Nate.
Nate thing or Nate? Most of the time be Nate thing. The nickname be Nate.
Yeah.
But
man, I hope Nate kind of dies out because we don't need another hurricane.
No, we don't need one.
We don't need another.
I think it started at 7 o'clock or something like that. It's 7. Yeah. State of emergency. Yeah.
Saturday and Sunday.
Saturday and Sunday. Oh, okay.
Wow.
That's we. Wow. Because I know the governor came on the air today and talked about it. Yeah. Yeah. She did. She came on air and talked about it today on WSFA channel 12. I thought she said 7 o'clock in the morning or something like that. I'm not for sure. Yeah. But
we
just got to be prepared.
Yeah.
And go back to the bags again.
Go back to the bug out bag.
Bug out bag.
Go back to the bug out
bag.
Make sure you got everything you need in that bug out bag.
Yeah, man. We got to bring one of them.
Yeah, we can bring one. Just go through the bag and
Sure.
see some of the stuff that's in there, and I mean, some of the stuff I got, I tell you, I got cigarette lighters, just in case, because you need fire in case something happens. You got to have food, you got to have water, I keep knives, flashlights, change of clothes, non-perishable food,
right,
you know,
right.
in there to where we can survive about, 4 to 5 days. And like I said, everybody, even the kids, got a bug out bag, so they know to grab their bag,
right,
and get out of there,
right.
and that's a good thing to
You got
have.
to have them. You got
So,
to have them.
just the stuff that you think you need in a bug out bag, if you know you need your medicine, put you about a week's supply in there. You know what I'm saying? Stuff that you know you're going to need. So if you take medicine every day, try to sacrifice and put your son back out of the way. So if something happened, you have to grab that bag and go without getting your regular medicine, you have it. And it's always good to keep Band-Aids and, some type of medical supplies in that bag. But everybody's bag would be different because it's what you need
That's
to
what
survive.
you need to survive, right?
It's what you need to survive.
I need to get with one of those Boy Scout boys and find out some more different things that they have, and you know what I mean, so I can add to my bug out bag, because there's a lot of stuff in the wilderness that being a Boy Scout, man, they teach you a whole
They teach you a whole lot on how to
man.
survive.
Oh,
And
my God.
I think what I need to learn more than anything is what can I eat out there that's growing. Because I'm a big boy. I be hungry. I be grabbing all kind of plants and stuff, trying to eat. And
see,
some of that stuff ain't good.
Yeah, that's what I got. I got to find out. I got to find out what not to eat.
What not to eat.
I got to find not to eat.
What you can eat.
Yeah, I eat what I see. I eat it.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat.
What I not eat. I be eating
Some of
poison
that
and
stuff
everything.
But I bet you one thing, my bug out bag got more food in it than anything.
I know that, right?
Oh man.
But you got to have it, and
you got to have it.
You got to have it, man.
But I always say I bring enough for somebody else too, because you never know who you're gonna run into along the way. So I always bring extra. And and basically that's what I do, and that's a good thing, and that's a good, thing that to get used to doing.
Right.
Not only taking care of yourself, but helping somebody else.
That's
too.
right. That's right. I'm gonna tell you something else I got in there. I got some fish string in there.
Oh yeah,
I got some fish string with a hook.
Oh yeah.
So I can go
fish.
So I go fishing. Yeah, so I go fishing. You know what I'm saying?
Find a way to go fishing.
Put me a little stick, add me a little stick, and I can go fishing and catch me something to eat. If I can't find any, I go to the river. I had to sit there all day then.
You probably starve because I know you can't fish.
Oh man, I'm okay. Listen, man, I had that thing baited up so good, boy. Man, it's about the presentation when you're fishing, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, listen to that.
Yeah, about your presentation, man. You can't catch nothing without your presentation.
Yeah.
Guarantee you.
Yeah,
You got to look. You got to look.
Y'all hear Booty Rush
I'm
talking.
telling you, I can fish,
we
man.
take him fishing. I bet he wouldn't catch nothing with him.
But I guarantee you my presentation, just because they won't bite my line, but I guarantee you my presentation will be something serious, though. I guarantee you're like, what is that? I want mine hooked up like that. It ain't biting nothing. You know what I'm talking about? But it is what it is, you know?
It is what it is.
Because you go to any pond, I don't need y'all to subject, but you go to any pond, and what I found out by me fishing, when I used to fish a lot, that everywhere you go, they bite different.
Yeah.
They bite different. You go this lake, on this side of the whole lake, they bite something different. You know, you could be catching them over there, but you're not catching nothing over here because this ain't what they biting.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? You got to find out what they biting first. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you find out what they biting in, you can fish real good no matter where you go.
Yeah.
Because every place I have been to, nobody biting the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Green lizard, red lizard, you know what I mean? The pumpkin seed. You know, you want me to call them all out?
Yeah.
You know me call all them lures out?
I wouldn't know what you're talking about. Because I'm fortunate enough to have some good friends that fish. You know what I'm saying? Like Swanson.
Oh yeah, he's a
Swanson real fisherman.
He's a real Anglo. They call it Anglo.
A boo down there at the lake.
Oh yeah,
and old Bobo Levin.
Yeah,
those fishermen.
Now we went fishing with him before.
Yeah, right. Yeah. You just talking.
Ask him, man.
But you know what? Those my friends.
Ask him.
So
we went fishing.
I eat better than I catch fish. And I tell them I ain't got to catch none. Just keep me supplied with fish. I ain't got to catch none.
Yeah.
No guy can fish.
Yeah. He can't.
I ain't worry about it.
Yeah, he really can fish though. I love to go.
I got a pond and I just go over there and watch them fish.
So I need to hit that pond.
As long as they bring them over and we cook them.
But you got some fish in the pond?
There's some fish in there.
Can I fish? I want to go in there and fish. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
Take me some pilot meat, some sour meat, cracker cheese, and go there, man. You know how that go when you.
I had to give my guys a shout out. You know them guys I just named for catching all them fish. I give them guys a shout out, man.
So would it be bring you bad brim, catfish?
Brim, bad catfish, whatever. I don't care what kind of fish it is. I like fish.
You like them catfish?
I eat catfish too.
I gotta have a certain taste on catfish.
I like catfish.
I'm not really picky about food, but I don't too much care about
catfish. But I
like
those sweet brim though. I
love
sweet brim.
And them crap.
But I like catfish. I like bass. It don't even matter.
Don't even matter. Lord, they can fry it up.
No, they fried up right. No, they fried up right.
Okay, I know that's right.
Man, I've been fishing, man. I catch a little small fish. I've been known to fry the whole fish.
No.
Just fried hard.
You gotta throw them. You gotta throw them little one back when they get to a certain size.
I don't throw nothing back to it.
Throw them a piece of bread. Don't throw nothing back.
Piece of bread. I caught that fish.
What they call them? Minnows. You can cut them up and fish back with them.
No, I eat them.
You eat them. Gotta have all of them. Everything get on your line, you gotta have it.
I got to have it.
It's only fair. It's only fair.
Right.
You got it's food. It should be. If they can bite your line, they can go in the frying pan. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. That's right. But you know, it's good around here. You can fish. You can have a great time around Tuskegee. You know, and that's just one of the things we do.
Right.
You know, you go fishing. You be with your friends. Keeps you out of trouble.
Keep you out of trouble.
It's a way of feeding your family.
Feeding your family.
And it relaxes you.
It does.
It really does.
Fishing relax you. If you don't even know how to fish, go with somebody who knows how to fish, and I guarantee you have a great time.
I guarantee you.
You have a great time.
You know, you got to have a little patience.
You got to have a little patience. Right.
But a lot of people say they just like to go out there and it's just peace of mind.
Peace of mind.
Just like hunting and other things, it's peace of mind.
Right.
So it's good to do that. And we have a lot of lakes to go fishing in.
Wow.
And a great place is Lake Tuskegee.
Yeah, Lake Tuskegee.
Lake Tuskegee's a good place. They've been doing a great job around there, keeping that place clean.
Man.
Over there at the boathouse, they do a great job.
Man, he did a wonderful job, man. Big shouts out to Boo, man.
Yeah, and it's just a great place to go.
He took that lake to another level.
Yeah, it is.
To another level.
Yeah, it has.
And it's really good, though.
Another level. And that's just a great thing, man.
Right.
Just a great thing.
We need it. Must need.
And as we need other things around here
to
do for young people.
That's right.
You know, but that's one of them that's there and it's working for us, and that's just a good thing.
Right.
But you know, back to the serious nature of what we were talking about.
Okay.
You know, the thing in Las Vegas and all that. You know, it just wasn't good. But you know, one of the things, you know, I was talking about being prepared. One of the things that the sheriffs around the state has done, we have what we call mutual aid.
Okay.
And mutual aid, I can enlist the help of any sheriff in the state. Okay. And send down and be under me. And they will come and help us. And that's any sheriff in the state. Just as I can go anywhere in the state to help any sheriff.
Right.
We have signed an agreement throughout the state that we have mutual aid and we can help any sheriff.
Wow.
And that's great, man.
That's great.
That's big.
It's big.
That's big.
That's communication.
That's communication. That's big. Yeah.
And you got to have communication.
You got to have communication.
Stuff like that happen.
People willing to work together.
Exactly.
And our motto with the sheriffs is no sheriffs will stand alone. No matter what, no sheriffs will stand alone. And throughout the state, we will help. We will travel to help each other.
That's great. That's great.
And
that's good to know, too.
Yeah, that's good for everybody to know.
Yeah.
You know, and I tell people, you know, you talk about committing crimes, we just go keep coming and coming and coming and coming and coming.
Right.
To the last man.
The last man. And that's what you mean by that when you said all the time.
All the time.
Coming to the last man.
Coming to the last man. And I tell my deputies that all the time. You know, if something happened here in Macon County, we coming to the last man.
Coming to the last man.
You know, you empty that sheriff department, you come from your house, wherever you need to come from, but we coming to the last man.
Great.
And that's a good thing.
That's a good thing.
That's a good thing.
It's a good thing to people to know that too. You know what I'm saying?
It is.
Get some security on it. You know what I'm saying? They can feel a little better about it. You know what I'm saying?
Feel a little better.
Yeah.
You know, and like I keep telling people, just don't think nothing can happen in Tuskegee. And just don't think that nothing will happen because it will. And you have criminals everywhere you go.
All over.
You know, the criminals might not even live here, but you got criminals everywhere you go. And you just have to be prepared, and you have to be prepared as an individual to deal with anything that might occur.
Right. But you got to think about it. Sometimes people commit crimes, don't even stay here.
Yeah.
You know, they come right to Tuskegee, and they commit crimes here and be put on Macon County.
Yeah.
You know, those people not even from here.
That's right.
They're just passing through.
Just
committed a crime. Just so happened here.
And that happens a lot.
Yep. Happened a whole lot.
It does happen a whole lot.
Yep.
Well, you know, one of the other issues that I want to talk about before we go, and it's a touchy subject, but, you know, if you saw the news, you know, you saw what was going on. They brought this thing back up about Victory Land. And I'm just going to say my point and what's going on with Victory Land. You know, I know that there was a constitutional amendment set forth a long time ago. And in that constitutional amendment, you know, the sheriffs, you know, the people voted on the Victory Land. People voted on it. So I don't see how it would be illegal unless they do something to change. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Unless they do something to change that amendment.
That's right.
Now, granted, everybody that work at Victory Land is not from Macon County.
Right.
But they employ right now, I think, about 300 people.
Okay.
So my whole thing with that is, if they close Victory Land, that's 300 people that won't be able to feed their families.
Exactly.
You know, back when Victory Land was really running really good, they employed about 2,500 people from all over.
That's a lot of people.
But you know, I saw, and you can see that when Victory Land closed, man, people lost their houses. You know, they had to pull people out of, you know, the kids out of college. They lost their cars. Man, that was sad.
That's
man.
right. That's right.
That was really sad. And for a place, well, like I said, everybody wasn't from Macon County, but it employed a lot of Macon County people.
That's right. That's right.
So that hurt the economics around here really bad.
Yeah.
And not only that, Victory Land paid light bill, they pay property taxes, which indirectly comes, you know, it comes directly to the county.
That's right.
So it indirectly affects everybody, because if the commissioner's not getting that tax base or the city not getting that electric bill, you know, they got to do other things to make up that revenue to pay the people that even work in the city, in the county.
Exactly.
And it really hurts.
It really does.
So agree with me or don't agree with me, for me, it's very important for me to fight for the rights of Victory Land, not for me, but for the people of the community, and for these families that will lose everything. And to me, you know, back November the 5th, 2015, the governor issued Executive Order 13, which said that the sheriff and the district attorney would be over all the laws.
Wow.
Here, not the attorney general, but the sheriff.
Exactly.
And it's the way the sheriff see it, because of the constitutional amendment, and being the only constitutional officer here, it's up to me to regulate that.
That's right.
And it's the way I see it. In the letters that I had coming from the governor, me having a personal conversation with the governor, we talked about this.
Okay.
And they said that if the machines were legal,
okay,
I took all the steps I could to make sure the machines were legal.
Right.
We had, let me look at that, with BMM and GLI, two of the leading people or groups in the industry, came in and certified those machines.
Okay.
I took every steps I could to make sure they were legal machines, and we did that.
Right.
So they should be okay.
That's right.
They were certified by the sheriff. So they are okay. I shouldn't say should be. They are okay.
That's right.
So all of a sudden this comes back up again after all these months. You know, and my whole thing is, you know, if you don't agree with what's going on, and they're actually paying bingo, they're bingo machines. They're not slot machines.
Right.
But if you don't agree, what are you going to do? They've already voted on it.
That's right.
So how can you change that now?
That's right.
Now you're violating our constitutional rights. And that's why I feel so strongly about, now I'm not going to do nothing wrong.
Right.
I'm not going to break the law.
Right.
So if you do it the right way, but the only right way is what, you're going to go back and have the people vote again?
Right.
The people making county vote again? Because they already voted one time. It was already put into a constitutional amendment.
Right, right.
And they said it's what the sheriff sees, the sheriff regulates bingo. And that's what I'm doing, regulating bingo. You know, and I'm not speaking anything or saying anything bad about anybody, especially Attorney General. But he hadn't once called and say, hey, can we work on what's going on? Show me what's legal, what's not legal. And I'd be glad to do that.
Right.
But he has never done that.
Right.
So I'm not defying what's going on. I'm just protecting the rights of the people that are here and what they put me here to do.
That's right.
And that's all it amounts to. I'm not mad with anybody. But I know this is very important for the people of Macon County and the surrounding areas. So if I think they're right and I know they're right, then I stand up for the people.
That's right.
And I'm not going to break the law. I'm not going to do anything wrong. And I hope the people of Macon County stand behind me, because I'm just trying to do what's right. That's right. And that's what I see is right now. Right. And that's what I mean, and that's what I feel in my heart. This is right. But everybody know I'm not going to do anything wrong. Not going to do anything wrong. Yeah. Not going to do anything to jeopardize anybody. Right. But this is what's right now. That's right. You know what I'm saying? So it's a big thing right now, but I'm a big boy. I can stand up and say what I mean and mean what I say. That's right. And I'll just take the fight as long as I can. Exactly. You know, and I'm sure they're going to bring us to court. They were talking about suing the casino and whatever. You know what I mean? If that's what they need to do, that's what they need to do. Right, right. And I hope Macon County will stand behind each other, stand with what we're trying to fight for and what we believe in, because that's what I believe in. Right, right. And that's taking care of Macon County and the citizens here. That's right. And that's all it amounts to. Right. But for me, I don't go out there and play the machines or the dolls, anything. You know, I've never done that. But I still fight for the people who want to do that, because that's their right. That's right. They voted on it. They voted on it. It's their right. Right. And I hope one day, you know, and I mean, this is something that's been a debate for a long time.
Right.
I hope one day they make all of this legal, because guess what people do? When they want to go play the lottery, we don't have a lottery here. So they go get in their car, they go to Florida,
Right.
they go to Georgia, and they still play the lottery.
That's right.
They still do that. They go to Mississippi, they go to all these places. So we're losing all that money. You know, and that money helps education,
Right.
helps our roads, helps
Right.
our bridges,
Right.
keep a lot of people working, pays a lot of scholarships, and all those things. And guess what? Alabama sitting in the middle with no money.
That's right.
You know, we in debt.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, I mean,
Money Xing out.
money leaving.
Yeah, leaving.
If you want to gamble, what you going to do?
Go over there to Georgia.
You're going to go and play.
That's right. Georgia, Mississippi,
Mississippi.
Florida, all the surrounding counties,
Right.
all the surrounding states have it. You know,
Right.
but you know, it
But
is
we
what
don't.
we don't. No, we perish.
And I'm not trying to push what I say on people, but I'm just looking at what's going on.
That's right.
And for us, education is the key.
That's right.
And our schools are broke. You know, these kids I'm not going to say need books, because we used to say they need books.
Yeah.
But they done got beyond books. They need iPads.
iPads.
You know, they need all this stuff, communication. They need all kind of things.
Right. Right.
Computers, things have changed now.
Right.
So are we going to keep up with the rest of the states, or are we going to stay behind?
Yeah.
And that's the key.
Yeah. You're right.
And you know, you close a place like that down, and not only that place, you know, the other places around the state that they are talking about now, because there's 5 of them.
That's right.
So you close all those places down, now your unemployment rate is really getting high.
Exactly. Wow.
And you got families without jobs, people in poverty. And to me, it's just wrong.
Yeah. That's when problems coming about this.
But like I said, I don't want to speak my belief on everybody. Everybody think about that and just see what I'm saying. If you think I'm wrong, still, just think about what I'm saying.
That's right.
You know, I'm the sheriff. I'm trying to lead you, and I'm trying to do what's right. So
Yeah.
just think about that. And everybody's not going to agree with what I say, and I'm not asking you to. But just think about what I'm saying and why it's important to me.
That's right.
You know, when you talk about poor communities, you talk about the economics, now you're talking about more crime.
That's right.
Because people going to feed their families, you know, one way or the other.
One way or the other.
Now you're talking about more people breaking in, more people stealing, more people robbing, and things like that, because everybody trying to get that dollar to feed their families to do whatever they need to do.
Right.
And that's the wrong way to get it.
Yeah.
So let's do it the right way. Let people work.
That's right. That's right.
Let people work.
Let them work. Let them work.
Let people work and earn it.
Yeah.
And you just don't know how much, you know, that plays in a community like this with those economics and
Yeah.
crime. It plays a big part.
Big part. Big part. It really does. People.
If you want to take that away, you know, I mean, I'm not with taking that away, but if you do, find another way for us to take care of each other and ourselves and our families.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Build us some more industries around here
Right.
to help the people of Macon County.
We got one supposed to be coming.
Yeah.
T100.
I hope it comes.
Hope it come.
You know, that's what everybody praying on.
We praying on it.
But guess what? T100 come, they still gonna want some entertainment.
That's right.
That's right. So they want to go
That's
out to
right.
victory land, and it's okay.
Yeah. Yeah. 'Cause you can't dance.
Because it's a legal establishment.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
But like I said, the AG hadn't said anything
Yeah.
to my office or me about what steps we have taken, or what do we see legal and what do we see not legal.
Right.
Hadn't this just came out of the blue.
That's right.
Just came out of
Just
the blue.
popped up.
Just popped up.
Wow.
Just popped up. And not a word to my office, not a word to say, hey, Sheriff, let's meet, you know, and just see what's going on.
Right.
And, you know, not even with the district attorney, say, hey, let's see what's going on. This is what I believe. You know, if you can do this, you can do that, or let's come to something, you know.
Yeah.
It's something, anything.
Yeah. Anything.
Anything.
Wow.
Try to work with us, you know, but
exactly.
don't question my integrity about what's going on. Because
Exactly.
I'm telling you, it's what I see. This is what I see.
Stand up for your people.
Stand up for my people.
Yeah, that's good. I'm glad we got a sheriff like you in our corner.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Stand up for the people. That's what they voted on. That's an amendment. We got to go with that. You know what I'm saying? And it's good. We got a sheriff like you to stand up. Really, really do.
And like
appreciate
I said,
that.
everybody's not going to agree. And I wouldn't even dare get in an argument about, you know, with anybody about it. But I'm just saying, this is what I believe, and this is what I want to try to do for our community. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to do anything wrong. I'm not going to do anything illegal. You know, and I'm not bound by anybody.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just bound by what I'm trying to do, you know, and my promise to the people.
You feel that's right.
I feel that's right.
Feel that's right.
And I think I'm elected do that.
That's right. That's right. Great.
And that's protect everybody's rights.
There you go.
And enforce the law.
And enforce the law. Yeah. Those are your duties as a sheriff. Yeah. And you holding them up too. We really appreciate that. Here in Macon County, y'all.
Me and my buddy over there, the Revealer, we talk about certain things all the time, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, we talk about it all the time. And
great
guy to talk. He gonna tell you what he think.
Yeah.
And we talk about this all the time, man. He tell you, and we can agree to disagree sometime, but we ain't gonna never fall up by that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And he gives me a lot of knowledge on what's going on because he been there. He been there longer than I've been there.
Right.
I've been in law enforcement 25 years. How long you been in law enforcement, Chief? 27 years. Acting for 27 years.
Yeah.
That's a lot of policing.
And he got a lot of knowledge. I call him a encyclopedia because he know everything.
Hey, just like he told me before the show, if he don't know it, he gonna find it.
He gonna find out. Man, that's a encyclopedia right there. Walking encyclopedia. He got it, man. I mean, you can ask him anything, he gonna know it, or give you the best opinion that he probably can give you.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be almost word for word. It was in the book.
Yeah.
That's a good thing. You can have people like that. He's very knowledgeable,
Yeah.
and you're just very knowledgeable about a lot of things.
Yeah.
You might not be an expert on everything, but be knowledgeable about a lot of things.
A lot of things.
About a lot of things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's one of them right there.
And one thing, and I can say one thing about Chief too. He ain't gonna be the one going talking behind your back. If he got something to say, he gonna tell you.
But that's what it's all about.
That's what it's all about. And when you find somebody gonna laugh in your face and they gonna talk behind your back, that ain't the person you want to be around. That ain't the person you want to follow.
Right.
If it's bad, good, whatever, indifferent, whatever, tell me up front.
That's right.
Don't be in here laughing in my face, and then when you get behind me, you talking about me saying, "Oh, he ain't doing nothing." You know what I'm saying? That's just crazy. But you got a lot of people like that. But I just wasn't brought. That ain't me. If I got something to say to somebody, I'm gonna tell them. And that's the way it is.
That's the way it is.
And I'm not saying I'm a bad guy, but I think I should tell people the way I feel. And I mean, if you're mad at somebody, the healing process can start. Or whatever. People know where you stand with it.
Right.
And I think that's the way it should be. But I don't get mad with people too much.
Yeah.
I don't get mad with people.
You don't like the type.
No, I don't.
But you like in the hook, somebody like that David Banner. And it don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry. Give you warnings on everything, though. They still be messing with it. You know what I'm talking about?
Man. And you can tell them, don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
You wouldn't like me when I'm angry. The hook.
Right. Yeah, he showed it too. Then.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, bust out everything.
Yeah, he come out of everything.
Yes, sir.
The only thing I don't get though. See, when he grew and bust out everything, he still can wear the same pants.
Yeah, and then he be fierce and everything. You know what I'm talking about? And put back on some shoes. Oh my God!
Oh man!
But that's back in the day. Yeah. We could talk all day.
We can talk all day, but Macon County, love Macon County. And just the show gives us the opportunity to just talk to people and tell them what's going on in the community and in the world, because a lot of people listen to this station.
It really does. They do really.
And this is probably the only thing some of the people get to listen to. So they look for this to find out what's going on around them and what's going on in the world, and we try to tell them.
Right.
The show is a lot of fun. It's just part of what I do every week.
Right.
And I love doing it.
Me too.
And I love doing it. And it's I promised everybody I would just try to keep you abreast on what's going on in the community, at the sheriff department, and wherever, whether it's good or bad. You need to know. Unlike a lot of cities and a lot of departments want to cover up everything, but everything that happens, you're going to know about it.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to try to hide nothing, cover nothing up. I'm going to put it out there for you.
There you go.
And that's the way it is, because this is real life.
Real life.
This is real life. Things happen.
That's right.
But I really love the community, and I enjoyed myself today on the sheriff report. And I know we said last week we were going to get Chief here and have a discussion on certain issues. And I know we need to do that soon.
Right.
And we're just going to sit down and talk about some issues.
Okay.
And we'll get that done.
Right.
Have a great show. And maybe the first show we do like that, we can do some call-ins.
Okay.
Some call-ins. We still talk about the call-ins and looking forward to the call-ins.
Okay.
So that's great.
So y'all be ready to call in, because I know they call in now, but we can't answer right now because the show is going on right now. Yeah. But we're going to give them opportunity to call in, because the phone been ringing off the hook.
Yeah.
Or it ain't upside down this time.
It ain't upside down. We got a couple more minutes. But give a shout out to my department again and everybody in Macon County.
Okay.
Just give a shout out to everybody. Thanks for listening to the show. Enjoy seeing you around town. Enjoy seeing you everywhere, in the bank and at the courthouse and wherever you might see me, please come up and say hello, and I'm going to do the same to you. And if you ever need us, just give us a call, and we're going to do our best to solve whatever you have going on.
All right, y'all, that's it. That's conclude the sheriff report. We got Sheriff Andre Brunson in the building. We got Miss Sheriff in the building. We got Smart Guy in the building with the water. He drunk it all up. We got Butch in the building, man. Big shouts out him. We got the Revealer in the building. Chief Frazier in the building. We got Motor City Kid in the building. We got Pat Wallace in the building. And also we got Jordan in the building. Yeah. Thank y'all for tuning in to the best station in the nation, Tuskegee Virtual. You can be able to see this on Tuskegee Virtual Monday. Tuskegee Virtual Monday. You'll be able to see it live on the air. Tuskegee Virtual 181-19 on the campus. That's going to be on Monday. But you can go to YouTube and Facebook in probably about an hour, maybe 2 hours. You can be able to see the same broadcasting, on virtual television. Right, virtual television, and the tip of my tongue. Facebook. Yeah, and on Facebook. Mm-hmm. And what now? The like. Oh yeah, make sure you like and share. That's right, man. Make sure you like and share. If it come on your page, like and share it. Please like and share it. If it come on your page, like and share it. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people watch it, but they don't like and share it. Okay. That's conclude our report. Thank y'all for tuning in to the Share Report. All right. See y'all. Let's go round.
So long, make it count.